Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 2 of our 14th season here with RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet, and today, as you can see, is a big old episode. We have, well, potentially a chance to beat Standard, and it's something we have failed to do in the entirety of these 14 seasons so far. We have not yet beaten Standard. Every other team we've beaten, but not Standard. Yeah, so big old episode. Our terrible record against Standard, could it come to an end today? They are currently sitting in 14th place, just 10 points, but they just beaten second in the table Genk, so yeah, it's not going to be straightforward at all. As you can see, we're still sitting in the area that we want to be in. We want to be in this top 8 position. That's our focus. That has been our focus from the start, because this gives you playoff options and potentially will give you a chance to fight for a European position. So let's see how we have done since we were last together against that game against Vaasland Beveren. And unbelievably, in the very next game against Club Brugge, we beat them 1-0. Michael Yakwat with a goal. It was an absolute stonker from distance. Did we deserve it? Not sure, but we certainly defended well. Goalkeeper played excellently well, as you can see, and Michael Yakwat and Nanar's doing very well in pretty much all the games at the minute. I was really happy with that. We had a tough cup game against Charleroi. They took an early goal, and we weren't really able to get back into it, unfortunately. There were a few changes in the side just to give a few players a little bit of a rest, but I wasn't too disappointed. Then we played Anderlecht, and you think, well, you absolutely smashed. Well, yes and no. First half, it was 1-1 at the end of that. Abel Jans with a lovely header to level Lucas de Neve, but we just got pummeled in the second half. It wasn't pretty, but yeah, and Abel Jans got himself injured as well, which did not really help, as did Cisse. So yeah, in the end we were sort of playing some bizarre centre-back formation pairing that we'd never played before. That was a bit frustrating. We threw in a friendly, bizarrely the same friendly we'd played earlier in the season, after a 5-1 loss, just to beef up the morale, and that worked nicely. And actually we played Union in the next game, beat them 2-0 or 2-1. Goals from Nanar and Van Herk, which was really pleasing. So that put us in a really good position. Then we played Oostende, and I thought, there's a chance here. They're struggling in the league. And this was the most disappointing performance of the whole season. We didn't create enough at all. We tried to go a little bit more attacking at the end. They took an early lead, and we just could not get back into it. We didn't create many good chances. We had a bunch of shots, but none of them were of sufficient quality. And Oostende, the XG said they deserved it, even though they had fewer chances than we did. So yeah, we didn't make the most of the opportunities, and I think we probably should have worked the ball in the box a little bit more. So yeah, get to this point. That was disappointing, but you've got wins here against Club Brugge, wins against Antwerp. It's not bad, and we're sitting in the top 8. If we can get a win over Standard today, oh my, will I be happy. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a toughie though. They may be sitting in 14th, but they are a good side. I should probably say Diego Maradona is currently in the first team, and he's just sitting there on the bench, minding his own business. He's had a single Belgian Cup appearance, and he'll probably get a few more games. Although now Gerrard is back on the bench, maybe that will change, because we've maybe got a little bit too much attacking threat up there. And maybe we want to think about bringing in one of the more defensively minded players. I don't know who that would be, but yeah. As things stand, let's just run through the team that we're going to be going with, and then we'll get into the game. So unfortunately, Abel Jans isn't back, so Georgios Stathis is going to play as the centre-back, but the full team is this: Van Herk, is going to lead the line. He has had a goal recently, so that's good. He's not playing particularly well though. Masec, Brun and Nana. Brun's been doing quite well in that attacking midfield position, so he is going to stay in there. Jacquot and Saidi as our central two midfielders, with Picard, Cisse, Giastathis and Mienga across the back line, and Gofan in goal. Hopefully this team is good enough to hold off any sort of challenge. You'll see Lafarge is on the bench. He is the other left back. He's only valued at 17k, but I think this guy's got he's got a lot of potential in there. A lot of sixes, a lot of sort of high single digits in his technicals, and this does need to improve. But physically, very, very strong, and overall strong, not necessarily his strength is what I mean. Mentally pretty good as well, in most of the areas that we might want that. Off the ball could be better, but you know, he looks a quality player. Currently Captain Picard's in there, but I think we get in that understanding between the various players, which is kind of good. We're building up partnerships, which is great. Right, let's get into the game. Will we get a win over Standard? Right then, here we go. We're on reasonable form, could be a little bit better. I'm happy with what we've got on the bench. I know they're going to be strong. They're on reasonable form themselves, actually. They haven't lost recently despite their poor league position. Lots and lots of draws they've had. Oh God, let's get into it. We're starting on a cautious approach. And we've taken the press off, which has been one of the reasons I think we aren't conceding so many goals on the break. But let's see what happens. Well, early opportunity for somebody. Mayenga, ball in, it's Nana. Brun. Oh, Jacquot, he's just put it wide. That was a wonderful chance. It really was. And that's exactly what we needed. Oh, nuts. Masec. It's into Bakega. Jacquot, ball in. It's headed out. It's Teta. Plays out to Mayenga, but we still got it. Sensible ball into Saidi. Now, can he find the pass? Was he just going to lose the ball? No, he stands up to the challenge. And that's nicely done. Finding the wings quite nicely. Masec is in. Oh, it's over the top. Van Herk. It looked like it was probably, if it had gone all the way through, we might have got that, but no. We have the ball down the left side now. Masec is running hard at them. Can he beat his man? Can he find his man? He makes the sensible play into Brun, but overlap is Captain Picard on the left side. Ball in. It is into Brun, and we have taken a 1-0 lead. That is fantastic stuff. Well, brilliant stuff. I mean, he's done pretty well. It was pretty awful up top, but actually just behind the attacking players, he has been a much better player. And Van Herk did what he needed to do, just knocked it down to him, and he finds the goal off the post. So that's a great bit of play, and we'll praise them for that. This is exactly what we need. Yeah, they're happy. Standard haven't had a shot yet. Let's not forget that. Well, it's half-time. That could not have really gone any better, could it? 11 shots, 5 on target, XG of 1.13. Standard with a single shot with a 0.07 XG. We're winning on the possession front. We've had all the highlights. We're winning on corners. Getting more passes to our players. Really, this is what it's all about. But the second half is going to be where it's at, because Standard have to do better than this, and they will do better than this in the second half. We're going to encourage the boys. I think I probably shouldn't do it now, but let's get into the dressing room. Let's say we're happy. This is exactly what we want. I don't think we need to do anything more there. We're not going to make any changes. We are happy. Let's not get someone sent off. Let's not screw this up. Yeah, I'll hit that encourage straight away. I think I've screwed that up a little bit. There's a few really happy players and a few disappointed players. So we've got to the 66th minute, and I have to say, Standard have done 0 so far. They've not had a shot since we last spoke. We're going to be taking off Masic, and we're going to bring Gerard on the left side, who hasn't really played very well since he's been back, but he only had a couple of games at the start. Can he get himself a win? I think this will do masses to his confidence if we can hold on to this. There's a chance here possibly for Standard. Bologna, Peters, we've not seen anything from them at all, so if they were to score here, this would be heartbreak for Vang. Come on, boys, let's get the challenge in. They've done nothing. Tete, defence, boys, defence. And it's it's over the top. It's over the top. I think that was a goal. It was a save from the keeper. We are going to make some more changes here. Nana, we've got a lot of very, very tired players on the pitch, and I think this is the problem. We do have Van Dam, who is going to come on for Brun. I think that is a sensible move. We've probably got Saidi is going to come off, and it's going to be Carre is going to come on, and we will be playing more time wasting and more disciplined. And can we just get this over the line, my friends? Can we do this? Right, straight into a highlight. The ball's out. It's Van Dam. Van Herk, come on. Is this our highlight? That looked a foul to me. We're going to go defensive. We've done it. We've beaten Standard. We have beaten them. That is epic. And look at this. Look at this in comparison. XG like a mountain. It's like Everest, and this little pitiful hillock down the bottom here. Defensively, it was a masterclass from us, I have to say. We gave away very, very little. Attacking wise, I thought we did well. Also, we created opportunities. Maybe we could have finished one more of those chances in the first half. That early opportunity that we had that was just slid past the goal, that was an opportunity, but I'm not going to moan about this. A 1-0 win over Standard. This is what we have been waiting for the entirety of the series. Wow. That's huge. Absolutely bloody massive. Only took 14 seasons. I'm absolutely delighted, yes. He had a torrid time in front of goal. I think he played well. He actually got the assist. So, it's not all about goal scoring, is it? No. That's huge. That is absolutely massive for us. We sit here on 16 points. It might mean nothing at the end of the season, but we getting a win or getting some of the victories that we have done over some of these massive clubs, for me, is absolutely massive. Unfortunately, we didn't get to bring on Diego Maradona, but I think you can understand him not coming on. We needed the right players out there to bring home the win. Let's have a look at the fixture list. First of all, that's put us, we're sitting in 7th now, which is pretty damn good. Zulvargem still have to play, so they could go ahead of us, but I don't mind. We've got Liege up next, so that could be an interesting game. We need to do a little bit better against that level of side away from home. I think that's where we need to sort of focus on picking up those points. If we could go on a little run, just that would be nice. So yeah, Liege, possibilities. Charleroi, there's possibilities there. Zulvargem again there. And I think Genk, they're going to be very, very difficult. I'm tempted to come back for the away game now against Mechelen as our next game. That puts us kind of halfway through the year, and we'll really be able to see what this is shaping up to be like, I think, this season. I think we do need to carry this form on. We're picking up wins, and we need to carry that on. I think we've got games that we can get wins out of. Maybe even focusing on Genk as a possibility to get points, because we've done it against the big boys. They're not the ones we're struggling against. It's actually those mid-ranked sides that are causing us a few more issues. Well, that was a good one. That's something we've been waiting for a long time. If you enjoyed that, and you should do, hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new to this and enjoying it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.